Hey, it's Maddie from Turbot. While many teams leverage Tailpipe for analyzing cloud access patterns and strengthening their security posture, you can also harness its capabilities to examine your GCP cost and usage data in detail. The most recent release of the GCP plugin for Tailpipe incorporates tables that enable cost and usage analysis using your billing export data. And combine that with the new GCP cost and usage insights mod for PowerPipe, and you get the ability to create visual representations of your spending patterns in PowerPipe. Let's see how it works. First, we're going to configure our Tailpipe config file for GCP. You can see here I've got my log files for my GCP cost usage. Now, let's run a query. First, we're going to take a look and see what our breakdown is per day. What is our daily cost in GCP? And let's see what Tailpipe has to say. We can see each of our individual breakdowns day by day in our particular currency. But now, what if we want to look at it per service? And we look at breakdown for our top 10 most costly services here. We can see compute engine is number 1, all the way down to binary authorization. And then finally, if we want to look at a breakdown by project, this will give us a breakdown of the costs of each of our projects in GCP. Now let's take a look at this data in PowerPipe. Here we can see the list of the different PowerPipe reports for the GCP Cloud Billing mod. We'll start with the overview report. This is going to give us a roll-up of just a high level of all of our projects across the time scale, our monthly trends, our daily trends. We can see our top 10 projects, our top 10 locations, what are the top 10 services from a cost perspective. But because it's PowerPipe, we can manipulate this data a little bit and slice and dice it. Let's look at a specific project from an overview perspective as well. We can see what is the daily cost of just that project. Now, maybe we want to dig into details by service. We have the cost by service report, which is going to give us a stacked report of which services from a cost trend across the months are giving us our cost impact, as well as all of the very specific costs per service. And then finally, we can take a look at per project. Again, we can see which of our projects are really contributing the most to our costs across our entire GCP spend. Thanks for watching, folks. If you're ready to get started with Tailpipe, you'll find more information and a getting started guide at tailpipe.io.